Hello all, welcome to episode 2 of Let's Get Hammered, my West Ham save on Football Manager. So you can see, it's been a bit of a mixed bag of results since our 2-0 home win against Bournemouth on the opening day of the season. We lost 4-1 away at Anfield. Liverpool were pretty much Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain inspired. He got 2 goals and an assist in that game, tore us apart. Thorgan Hazard did get off the mark for the club, but that was little consolation really for a pretty poor performance. After that, it was the Carabao Cup. We had an away game against Crawley, which we won 2-0 thanks to late goals from Marco Arnautovic and Andy Carroll. But the game against Swansea was the disappointing one. A 2-1 defeat, and I will show you the... I'll have to show you the goals as well, because they were horrendous. So we started the game pretty well against Swansea with the 2-1. Arnautovic put a lovely ball into Thorgan Hazard, who headed it in the back post. It's some pretty poor keeping, you have to say. But Hazard has been impressive since he came in for us. But the next goal is just watch this. I'll let the pictures do the talking. Tom Carroll picks the ball up here. Andre Ayew. Thorgan, no danger, just clear it. Clear it. I mean, come on. I don't know what he's trying to do. I was saying about how impressive he's been since he came in for us, but that was pretty pathetic. We then gave away a penalty before the end of the first half, and Andre Ayew tucked it in, and we lost 2-1 against, in what was actually at that time, a pretty important game, really, because Swansea were bottom of the table, and it just wasn't good. But then... I mean, you couldn't get a more mixed bag of results. You can see from the stats here. When we beat Man City at home 1-0 thanks to Andy Carroll. Look at the stats, to be fair. City did dominate the game. We did actually have more possession, but they did more with the ball, so they probably played a bit more counter-attacking than what we expected. But, as you see, as we generate the match ball, I'll show you the goal for Andy Carroll, because it was a lovely play, actually, from us. We've been playing the ball around quite nicely. Some good football, just really bad at the back. Mario played a nice ball in through to Andy, who got away from his Marco, Vince and company, and tucked him with his right foot into the bottom corner. He was loving the celebration. If we can keep Andy Carroll fit, there's no getting around it. He is a pretty devastating striker to have in your team. He's very good. He's scored 2 goals and 2 appearances for us. He's going down all his stats due to his training. I don't know if that's because of age or just because of the injury concerns that's been going on with him, but he's just such a useful target man to have in the side. And he will start up front for us today in our away trip to Vicarage Road to take on Watford. They're currently, I believe, bottom of the table, so we really need to put them to the sword. So we will be playing what we have still been playing as we go along, really. Adrian's now replaced Joe Hart in goal for the time being. Joe Hart didn't do very well against Liverpool, and I've taken him out since. Cresswell, DeLitt, Reed and Zabaleta are our back 4. Noble and Obiang maintaining our kind of 2-man midfield. And then you've got... Oh no, Antonio's not meant to be an inside forward. He's meant to be a winger. There you go. So you have the inside forward Hazard, so he can cut back in onto his right foot to bend them into the far corner. Antonio is providing us a bit of width there on the side. Mario has been arguably our best player though. He's been superb in the advanced playmaker role. In the City game, we actually dragged him back to turn him into more of a... to make it more of a midfield free and solidify it so we can actually outnumber City. I might try that again today. And we'll have Andy Carroll there because I feel we need a bit more defensive solidity when we're away from home. At home we seem to be very good. It's just away from home we seem to be kind of getting hammered quite easily. So I'm hoping we can put an end to that today. And so Watford playing a 4-2-3-1 as well. There's some very big danger men in there, notably Richarlison and Troy Deenied. But for me, their best player is Decore. I rate him very highly. He's a superb footballer and he'll probably move on from Watford. No disrespect to them. He'll probably move on from them in a few years. Interesting though. Let's say go out there and impress me. I'm feeling that they can do that. Let's give them the old, I have faith in you. At the start, I just think you have to do that because you have to get them on side. One player who hasn't been very good for us is Chicharito Hernandez. He's not been very good. He's not scored yet, I don't think. He's been quite poor. So, let's see how we get on. Good news is that there's not a lot happening in the first 2 minutes. I would happily kind of take a draw. I always think that an away point in any... A point in an away game for any Premier League game is pretty good. Watford are really dominating us in the possession here, so I'm going to take it off of control and we're going to go to the counter-attack. Okay, we have the first highlight. Adrian hits the ball up the field. Come on, boys, we can do this, I believe. We might pick that up, you know. Obiang has won the header to Antonio. Now, he's got plenty of pace and directness, so he should be quite good here. And we got the best target man, arguably in the Premier League, in the middle. And it has evaded Carroll. And Richarlison heads it clear. Is it going to fall to Cresswell? It is. He's knocked it to Mario. Mario! Oh, Cabaselli has whacked that forward and I sense a Troy Deenied goal. No, Winston Reed's picked it up quite nicely. So Zabaleta knocks it back into Mario. Now, what can he do with it here? Come on. Take someone on, Mikhail. It's fallen to Mark Noble. Have a crack, Mark. He's knocked it to Torgan Hazard, and he's knocked it to Antonio. Oh, good effort. That's a good save from Gomez. I was going to say don't shoot, pass it across the box, but it wasn't a bad effort, but it's a good save from Gomez. That was a nicely worked move. Well done, boys. I'm quite happy with that. This has been a solid start. Mario clips the ball in. It's going to no one. Firmino gets it clear. He's another player I rate quite highly at Watford. I do like Kiko Firmino. Did it? Go on, have a crack. To Torgan Hazard, must hit it. Oh, great save again from Gomez. Really applying the pressure on them at the moment. I'm encouraged by what I'm seeing here. So the commentary was saying that I hope that it can only get better. I'm relatively happy with the way that this is going. We've been probably arguably the better team. Done definitely more with the ball while we've had it. So I'm going to tell the boys that we've been the better team. We just need to keep going out there. And I'm going to give the midfield a bit of I have faith in you. I'll do the same for Andy as well, actually. I'll do the same for Carroll. Yeah, didn't do anything for him. Tactics-wise, I think what we're going to do, actually, is we're going to take retained possession off and play out of defence. And we're going to, keep it like that. We'll pass it into space and be a bit more direct, I think. That's what we're going to do. Approaching the 60-minute mark, and Richarlison has gone off, and now Watford are on the attack. They've brought on Carrillo, so I'm a little bit nervous about that, but that's a poor ball. Poor cross in. We have a chance to counter it. Now, what can Antonio do? He's giving it to Andy. He's not exactly a pace machine, but I'm hoping that he'll not give the ball away. So the counter-attack's lost a little bit of momentum. It always is with Andy. He's not exactly a free-willing runner, shall we say. But Antonio's got it here. We knocked it over. We're keeping possession. Hazard, now what can he do? He's got the ability to beat a man. It's a good ball in, and it's disclaimed by Gomez, though. A bit too near the keeper in the end. I thought Andy might be flying in to clatter Gomez and the ball into the net. I'm not enjoying this. I've got a funny feeling that because they've taken Deulofeu out to the left-hand side and Carrillo to the right, we're in trouble. Troy Deenied makes it 1-0. Of course he does. Why wouldn't he? Not great keeping from Adrian to get beaten at your near post. We'll see it again in the three-dimensional replay. It's a nice ball out by Capoue. You've got to ask questions of Aaron Cresswell in terms of what he's doing, really. He just lets him put the ball in here. And, yeah, I'm sorry, Adrian, but you have to do better. You have to do better there at your near post. Disappointing. And we are now up against it. Okay, I'm going to go attacking because I'm fed up of kind of waiting for this to happen. Antonio is coming off because he's been really poor. We are going to bring on Lanzini, and we'll get him playing as an inside forward but on attack. I don't know what's going to happen here though. Is this a Gomez gaff? It might be, you know. It's falling back to Hazard, to Noble, to Mario, to Andy Carroll. I might have to go 2 up top if we don't get anything out of this chance. And what is that? God, we've been so bad. This is a Troy Deenied goal. Deulofeu whips the ball in. I said it was a Troy Deenied goal. We've been absolutely done by Watford here. Absolutely done. For the lols, we're going to bring on Hernandez. Not sure he'll do anything, but we're going to bring on Hernandez. We'll move Mario back with Noble, and we're going to go 4-2-4. I know it's only a few games, but you can just tell that away from home we're just not right, and I don't really know what I can do to fix it, because this is arguably our best lineup, and it's the formation that suits the players best, so I don't really know what we're meant to do. It's never good to hear a manager say that after only about 6 weeks in charge, just to say, I can't turn it around, I don't know what I'm doing. But if we get beaten by more than 2 by Watford, I'm going to be flipping annoyed, because they're bottom of the table. But I've had a theory about Football Manager and bottom of the table teams that you're pretty much going to lose, like... yeah, Troy Deenied, yeah. Best striker in the Premier League. That's nice from Noble, though, Taz. Come on, let's get a consolation, boys. Let's get something. Carroll to Lanzini. Hey, we have got a goal. Lanzini comes off the bench to get a goal, assisted by Andy Carroll, who's had not a lot really to work with. He's unfortunately not really been the one where the chances have fallen to. It's an annoyingly nice work goal, and there's another highlight. Now, if we get a second here, dare I say it, but there's a chance of a real upset on here. Oh, flip. Get off of it. Troy Deenied has made it 4. Just get off of it, honestly. Let's have a look at Deenied's stats. I'm not being funny, right? But he's not exactly the best striker. Oh, yeah. Let's watch it then. So Capoue to Cleverly. It's just all gone wrong. I mean, how can you stop that? Hazard knocks it to Hernandez. Assist king. Not here for goals. He's here for the assists. Andy Carroll to Hazard. Come on, whip it wide. Or not. Yeah, Mario to Hernandez. To Lanzini. To Mario. To Noble. To Hazard. To that. What a goal from Torgan Hazard. My word. What a finish. It's just turned into a brilliant game in the second half. But it's all too little too late, lads. Where was this earlier? Mario, you can see it, it's lovely football. Antony plays a nice ball. Mario to Noble, and that's an absolute rocket. Whatever Deenied can do, Torgan Hazard can apparently do better. So go and score 5 goals. You have to say in the second half, Watford have been much better. Oh, flipping hell, there's yet another highlight. For God's sake. I just want it to be over. Hazard to Noble. Part of me is thinking, 4-3, yeah, that'd be great. But then the other part of me is thinking, I don't want that because it makes it look unnecessarily close. Lanzini tees it back to Carroll, and it is 4-3, and there are 3 minutes left. Push forward. Come on, push forward. I can feel a 4-4. It's a lovely, well-worked goal. Hernandez played a lovely ball out to Lanzini, who takes it down the wing, sticks the lovely ball up to the back post, and there is big man Andy Carroll. And that's the 19 heading I was talking about earlier. And because I've asked them to get forward all the time, is oh my god, we're in. Are we? Or is he going to blow up right now? Is there time for one more chance? Zabaleta. Britos, hit it, Aaron. Hit it. Oh no, he's hit it over the bar. Oh, I don't believe it. I honestly don't believe it. Oh, it's been one hell of a game of football, but you can't get away from the fact it's yet another game where we've lost the 20th position. It's Troy Deeney 4, West Ham 3. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to tell the boys that they were unlucky, but I am actually going to have a go at the defence. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, idiot. I just told them that I was very happy with the defensive work. I'm really not. Watford triumph in goal bonanza. 9.7 for Troy Deeney. Let's look at those stats again. Bollocks. Absolute bollocks. Right, well, I'm going to do all this press conference nonsense, and then I will meet you back in a week's time for the Chelsea game. We'll have the Newcastle one on the in-between, but I'm not going to show that. We'll show the Chelsea game afterwards. I'll let you know how we get on in the Newcastle game. So we're back, viewers, and yeah, the less said about the Carabao Cup, the better. A 4-2 defeat at home to Newcastle. The defence is just all over the place. There's no getting around it. And now we have Chelsea at home. I mean, Eden Hazard must be just licking his lips here. We only even made a few changes to the team. You know, I'm worried. I can't lie, I'm worried. I am worried. I'm gonna do a bit of changing around here because this isn't good. I'm not too disappointed we went out the Carabao Cup, to be fair, because it wasn't a competition I'm particularly that interested in winning. I want to build something over some time here, so I'm wondering if maybe I'm going to bring Obiang back in. I trust Obiang. I like Kiate and he will play a big part in the season, but I trust. Maybe it's time to bring out that. No. That's for dire situations. We bring out the asymmetric weird shape. So Chelsea, obviously a rival game as well. So they've got Courtois, Rudiger, Cahill, David Luiz, as per the quote, and Victor Moses. Kante and Willian, okay, in another part. So Willian's probably going to vacate that, so there's going to be a fair bit of room. Then you've got Hazard, Giroud, and Pedro. Jeez, that lineup is a bit frightening. We're not expected to win, and I can understand why. So we've got nothing to lose here. We know, let's show everyone what we're capable of. That sounds like something good to say. And then we'll tell them all we have some faith because it's done so well so far. I don't think the control is working for us. I'm going to go counter right from the start and get the boy. I'm going to give them some encouragement and let's hope that that'll be enough for us to not concede within the first 5 seconds. This is not bad. There's been no chances. I like to keep it tight. This is fine. Let Chelsea dominate the ball. They're actually better on the counter than they are with the ball. But this is good. This looks like it could be a chance. Thorgan Hazard, obviously against his brother today as well, and he's hit a good save. And Courtois, he's hit a good save. He's hit a good shot for a good save. the Courtois man turned around the post. We have had a shot, viewers. This is exciting for me. 35 minutes in, and we're looking pretty good. We're looking almost comfortable, dare I say. We've had 3 shots now. Triple the threat. And we've had 2 shots on target each. A drab game is a good game for me, as far as I am concerned. I'm happy with your performance so far. Keep it up. I am happy with the performance. To keep Chelsea this quiet is good news for us. Antonio's here on the edge of the box. Now what's he going to do? Is he going to have a crack? No, he's not to the Cresswell. This Sabala. Carroll. No, he's not off. Is he off? Oh my god! Oh yeah, it is. You temptress football manager. You absolute temptress. I thought he might be off, but I couldn't tell. Oh god, we could have gone 1 up. Oh my god, there's another chance. Please let us be a chance for Hazard. He's hit it straight out, and Mario. Oh, it's just got wide of the post. Oh god, we're all over him in the second half. Oh no, get it off of Hazard. Yeah, get him to give the ball away. Oh, it's fallen to Carroll. Now what can he do? Nothing. He's giving it to Mario. To Noble. This is nice. This is nice. I can see Antonio. He's pulled away down the wing. He's got to cross this in. Back post, Lanzini. Oh no, God. I could see it. Oh, you can't help but think if that had fallen to Torgan, he would have scored. I want the point, but we should have won this. We should have won this with the chances we've made. A disallowed goal and that Lanzini one that hit the post. It's going to be a well-fought draw. Chelsea have obviously had more of the ball in this, but they haven't done enough with it. And I'm not sure if this is going to be a highlight or if this is just the end of the game, but Chicharito is carrying it towards the corner flag. He's whipped the ball in. Oh, I thought for a second Courtois was going to spill that and Lanzini was going to hit that in. I'll take a 0-0. It's not the most exciting game ever, but a clean sheet. I cannot tell you how happy I am about a clean sheet right now. So I've told the boys, everyone thought we'd get beaten today. You've done well by proving them all wrong. Good stuff. And I cannot agree more. That was a really good result for us there. Get in. I'm well happy with that. Not bad. I'm going to do the press conference and bits like that, but I think that'll leave it for today's episode. Leaves us in 11th position in the Premier League, mid-table. We're just off of the top half, which is where we said we wanted to be. We've had a few really difficult fixtures, to be fair. I mean, we've had Liverpool, City and Chelsea all within the first 6 fixtures of them. Obviously got 4 points from actually those 3 games. It's against the lesser side. I don't want to say lesser sides, but it's against the sides you'd expect us to pick up points, especially away from home, that we're really struggling. Like the Swansea and Watford defeat. The Watford defeat is going to grate on me for ages. So I think we'll come back for the Everton and Brighton games, actually, because they look like a nice mix. I want to try and get a nice mix of teams that we're going to watch into the series. So let's see if we can fit both of them in. And then obviously we've got some bigger fixtures coming up, especially towards the Christmas period. You've got Leicester, Arsenal and Liverpool. Those 3 games in a row are going to be hard, to say the least. Hopefully we can pick up some away form. When I come back, I'll be in a bit of a better position than we are now. But thank you so much for watching the episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do like, share and subscribe. And until I see you again, stay cool.